Hey there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery doing a quick review on 4 of them that I just finished up the anodizing and buffing and that type of stuff with. I will have another 4 posted tomorrow as well, so it's been a very busy couple of days, but trying to get as much cranked out before Christmas, so hopefully some of you customers can pick up another quick gift right before the season. Let's go ahead and run through here. This isn't going to be a full review on the knives themselves, just pretty much the anodizing and the work that's been done on them and what condition they're currently in. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off everything except for the one I'm talking about at the time. This one turned out fantastic. Sorry, gotta blow a little bit of that dust out of there from the paper towel I used to wipe it off with. This is a 560BW. I finally got the technique down really nicely as far as keeping that black in there and then getting your high points all anodized out. This is a nice deep purple. It's even deeper than the video looks right now. It's a real dark but very rich purple. So very happy with the way this one turned out. Centering is pretty much right on the money there. Action on this one is fantastic. One of the best of the 560s I have. That little bit of stuff in there is just dust from the paper towel. But man, that purple, and we got a little bit of oil in here too, making the colors look funny. So it actually looks a little blue where I've got some oil, but it is a solid purple when you're looking at it. Very happy with this one. So turned out really nicely. This is for the guy that wants some color but doesn't want to be too evident, too flashy. That black with the purple offsetting it looks great. It's darker in hand, a much richer purple than you're actually seeing there, and it is uniform all the way across the knife. Again, the action is perfect on this one. Very happy with this one. Got that nice black wash finish on it. I haven't done anything on the edge on this one. It is just the standard edge. Very happy with the way that one turned out. The next one, I've got another Emerson ZT collaboration. It's the 0620. Has that nice wave feature. This one is just the standard, so it's got the standard black blade on it. But this one turned out pretty awesome. We've got blues going into purples, and then blue tip back here. The drizzle, I went with a natural titanium color, and where the lock bar is, we got a nice blue going into gold. It is a real eye catcher, man. It is a sharp looking knife. G10 on it's all real good. Centered up nicely. So everything's good there. Really happy with the way this one turned out. It is a sharp looking knife. Got a little bit of lint on there. But that pattern turned out great. Everything looks really nice. It doesn't fingerprint up much at all, which is really nice. I was real happy with the fact that it doesn't barely fingerprint at all when you're holding it. I left everything black on this one because of the black blade. Looks real good. Got a little bit of paper towel lint going there. But very happy with this one. Flips right out with the thumb. Detent's just about how it is on all of these. Just got to make sure when you're opening these that you're not pushing too hard on that lock bar. That is how this model is. If you start getting in here and pushing with that finger as you're trying to open it, yeah, it's not going to open. So once you get used to it a little bit, it's just fine. But again, to show that 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 detent isn't an issue, you just flip it with a thumb. So you're right there. Comes out of the pocket with that wave action fantastically as well. Very happy with that. Had a customer that was looking for one of my blue purple hues. Now, unfortunately, the camera does not like to pick up the purple hues very well. You kind of get it as you turn it at different angles. Right here it looks really blue with a little bit of purple. I did a little bit of stone wash so those edges are purple, but it does have a nice hue of purple all through here and going back up in and up under here under the pocket clip as well. I buffed out the clip and the hardware on this. Looks like I gotta buff it just a tad bit more right there. I'll get that taken care of. Buffing in the garage, it's a little dark, but before that one goes out it'll be all set. I did buff the high points on the back spacer as well as the hardware on this side. This one has got a fantastic detent on it. One of the best I've had. So very happy with the way this one opens. Closes up no problem. Very good. So again, the camera and the video does not quite do this one justice. It's got some nice purple hues, and that is what the customer that wanted me to do this one wanted. So until he gets it in hand, he probably isn't going to be as aware of the hues. And when you're in inside light, it's got much more purple hue. When you go out in the daylight, you get more of a blue. So again, as you get in different lights, you get different appearances. Again, we're centered up pretty good on this one. So everything's looking good there. Carbon fiber looks really good on this one. Buffed out the hardware there. I don't buff these pivots because I don't want to take that black off on those, but I did buff that screw and the 4 screws on this side as well as that pocket clip. You do still get a little bit of that ZT symbol in there, but it makes it much less evident than it was before. And this is 4812, and it's the S35VN. So that's that one. And I got another one of these nice little tanks going here. This one is done a nice blue with a gold. It does have a tad bit of purple going through here. But overall, this thing looks great. Nice and centered. You got that gold. Got a little bit of oil in here. Sorry, I just put everything back together. So, got a little bit of oil. Nice, even blue. That gold looks really sharp on these. Action on these little guys is just fantastic. If you're looking for a little knife that's snappy, solid little knife, these 0900s are the way to go. Very happy with the way this turned out. Got a little bit of a fingerprint. This one again is not showing much fingerprints, so very happy with the way this one turned out. Again, you got that nice blue gold going all the way through. You do have the steel lock bar insert on this one. Les George design, serial number 3183. I've got 2 more of these that are going to be coming up tomorrow that I've acid stone washed, the hardware and the blade, and I'm going to go ahead and wicked edge that edge on it. Really liking that the fingerprints kind of wipe right off, which is nice. It does have just a little bit of a shadow of purple going through there, but definitely does not take away from the knife overall. Very happy with the way this one looks. That blue gold combo is always nice, so you can't go wrong there. Well, thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video, which hopefully will be tomorrow night.